Now, on this channel, I talk a lot about side hustles and ways to make money, and one very important part of having a side hustle or having a side gig that makes you money on the side is that you want to be able to separate your finances. So you want to be able to separate the money you make from your day job or your regular 9-to-5 job, and then you want to be able to separate that from the money that you make from your side gig or your side hustle. Now, having your finances separated can be very good for many reasons. It's going to help in simplifying the process of seeing how much money you actually invested in that side hustle, tracking all the expenses, and seeing just how much income you made and where it came from. If you plan to make any deductions from your taxes based on expenses for a side job or side hustle, then this can be very helpful come tax season. Now, one of the problems here is that to get a business bank account, which is what you would need here, you'd have to go to your bank, or you'd have to form an LLC or an S Corp or whatever business structure, and then you'd have to take those documents into the bank and show them that you've actually been making some money over the past couple of months, and then they may give you a business bank account. However, maybe you're not yet at that level where you don't want to form an LLC, or maybe you just want to operate as a sole proprietor, where it simplifies everything when it comes on to taxes. You just do your side hustle and you get to file one tax return, and that takes care of everything. So if this is how you want to do it, then that's fine. However, in this video, I'm going to be talking about one of the business checking accounts that you can apply for easily and get approved. And the best thing about this business checking account or this business banking account that I'm going to be talking about today is that unlike all the other banks, which will all require you to show up in person, this is an online bank. So you can apply and be approved from home. I mean, if you apply for a business bank account or business checking account at Chase or one of your regular banks, then although you can check for the offers online, you actually have to go in branch and do a lot of paperwork to be able to get that bank account opened. So if you have a small side gig or side hustle or even a business, then I think this is a very good option to explore. And I've been looking at banking solutions for people who have side gigs and side hustles because I talk about side hustles a lot in my videos. So the bank account that I want to talk about today is the Novo business banking app. So there are a couple of things that I like about the Novo bank more than other business banking accounts. And one of the first things is that this online bank is actually suited or was specifically created for small businesses or side hustles. So they created a bank account for people who had side hustles or side gigs. I also like the fact that you can actually apply online, and getting approved for this account doesn't take you days or hours. It's actually a simple 10-minute process. Now, if you have a side hustle and you want to separate your expenses from your personal expenses, and you're going to get a business account or a business checking account, then a couple things that you definitely want this to include are no fees, or at least minimum fees, because if you have a side hustle, if you have a side gig and you've just started and you're just making $1,000 a week or maybe $2,000 or $3,000 per month, then you don't want to have to pay $50 or $100 per month on an account for your side hustle or side gig. So Novo actually does very well here because the account is free. There are no hidden fees and it's completely free. It's like the SoFi Money account that I talk about a lot, where you can sign up and everything is free. Also, I mentioned before that you can apply for this bank account in less than 10 minutes, and you also get free ACH transfers. You can accept checks and you can accept wires. Now, you get an unlimited amount of ACH transfers and you never have to pay anything. So unlike some other banks where you may get like 10 or 12 free per month, and then you have to pay a fee afterwards, you get unlimited for free here. They also have a very cool feature where you don't necessarily have to request checks from Novo. If you want to use checks in your business to make payments, you can request checks and then write the checks out to whoever you need to from your business bank account. So if you don't want to have checks on you, you can actually go in the app and you can tell Novo who you want to pay by check, and they will actually mail that check out for you to whoever you want to pay. I thought that was a really cool feature, especially if you're trying to cut down on paper and you don't really want to have a checkbook around all the time. So you can just go in the app and have them create a check and mail it out for you. That's a really cool feature. You also get a debit card, so you can use that online for your business. You can use that to pay for any expenses that your business has that requires a debit card, and you can also access cash at the ATM. Also, you have online banking where you can manage your account, make changes, do anything you need to do from your smartphone or from your computer. Now, another very good feature is the Fdic Insurance here. So your money is safe, you can manage everything online, you can apply in less than 10 minutes, and the account is completely free. Now, the benefits and the perks doesn't just stop there. You have actual real customer service with actual humans ready to help you on the line if you ever need them. You also have the ability to use Novo with other small business tools that you may need or that you may already use. So for example, if you have a side gig or you have a small business, maybe you use QuickBooks to do your accounting, right? Or maybe you use Shopify, you may have a Shopify store, or maybe you use Stripe to accept payments, credit card payments. Now, if you do, you can actually integrate your bank account and you can actually pull information from your bank account into these apps or these programs like QuickBooks, for example, and this makes it a lot easier just to manage everything as a small business or as a side hustle. So if you're the kind of person who likes to keep everything organized, this is definitely a bank account that you should definitely check out right now. Now, another very important feature here is that this bank account has refunds at all ATMs. Now, this is a very big deal because if you have an online business, let's say you have a Shopify store or you sell a course online or you have some other online business, then to easily get cash, you'll definitely want to use the ATM. And if you have to pay an ATM transaction fee of $2.50 or $3 every single time, which is average, then you'll possibly be spending almost $200 or more in ATM fees every single year. Now, this isn't much of a big deal if you have a big business, but if you've just started your side hustle and you're trying to grow it and you're making $1,000 per week or $1,000 per month, then spending almost $20 per month on ATM fees is definitely something that you want to avoid if you can. And with this bank account, you can because they refund all ATM fees, so that's one less thing to worry about. Also, let me just mention here that this is another reason why I think this bank account is perfect for online entrepreneurs or digital nomads who probably travel a lot or don't have a set office where you can go anywhere you want to and you can work from anywhere you want to. So with the debit card, you actually get all the ATM fees reversed, but not only is this within the US. This is actually worldwide, so if you are a digital nomad and you plan to travel a lot, or that's something that you already do, maybe you travel for business or your side hustle, or you just don't need to work from any particular place and you keep moving, then this bank account is perfect because you can go wherever you want and you won't ever have to pay any ATM fees. Now, you'll still have to pay foreign transaction fees and foreign exchange fees, which may be charged by the merchant and the banks that are processing the transactions wherever it is that you travel to, but it's just one less fee that you won't be charged, which is very, very good in my opinion. Also, unlike other banks where they give you some free transactions or they reverse some of the ATM fees, usually business bank accounts, they either give you like 6, 10, or 12 free for a month, and then they'll charge you a fee afterwards for any additional ones. But with Novo Bank, you get unlimited free transactions that are reversed, so you can actually use your debit card every single day and you won't pay any fees. They'll be reversed. You can actually use this debit card every single day, multiple times per day, and you won't ever be charged any ATM fees. Now, as with everything, there are pros and cons, and the only drawback that I found with this account was that it was for online side hustles and side gigs. So if you do like Uber or Lyft, or you have a Shopify store, or you have some online side hustle where you get paid electronically, then this is the perfect account in my opinion for you. However, if you have, let's say, a pool cleaning business or a lawn care business or something else where you actually accept cash, then that's where the account doesn't look so good because you can't actually deposit cash to the account. You can, however, accept checks as payment, so if you can get your clients to pay you with checks, then that's great because you can deposit that to your account, no problem. If you get cash and you're paid in cash, then you'd have to purchase a money order from USPS or like Walmart or one of those stores, and then deposit that money order to your account at Novo. Now, as you may already know, if you go to USPS or Walmart or anywhere else to get a money order, you'll have to pay for the money order, and the cost of that varies depending on where you go. Some places that may just be $4 or $5 or maybe even more. So each time you need to deposit cash, you may be spending $4 to $5 just to do so. That's the only drawback that I found with this account. Now, even though this is the case, bear in mind that even with like a Chase business account, you still get a limited amount of cash deposits per month that are free until you have to start paying a fee. Now, they don't pull your credit or anything like that at Novo to give you the account. And like I mentioned before, if you don't have an EIN number, you can still apply with your social security number. All they need is just your personal information about your side hustle, and you can get your account open here. Now, some more important features that this banking account has is that you actually get free invoicing or a free invoicing tool. So again, if you have a side hustle or a side gig, or you're a gig worker, you can actually send invoices out from your account, and this way you can ensure that you keep everything organized. You track everything and you can get paid easily. In addition to this, they also have another very cool feature and a very useful feature in my opinion, and this is the expense managing tool, or a section in the app where you can actually manage your expenses properly. Now, this feature is called the reserves, and the reserves is like a sub account, but the sub accounts are created by you. So you can create a reserve for taxes, you can create one for business expenses, you can create one for owner's draw or profits, and then this removes the problem of having to open 3 or 4 different business checking accounts or business banking accounts where you have one checking account where you accept payments, and then you have to transfer money to another business savings account where you keep your profits, and then you may have another business account where you want to put some money aside for taxes. And then before you know it, you have all these accounts, which is okay, but it's much easier if you can do everything with one bank or in one app. And this is exactly what Novo has done here. So you can create multiple reserves, unlimited amount of reserves, and you can create a reserve for everything that you need. So this is also another very cool feature, especially if you have a smaller business and you want to keep everything in order and you're very organized and you want to be on top of your business at all times. Now, I'm not done with all the perks yet. There are actually more perks to having this business checking account with Novo. There are some other companies or third-party apps that you can actually get discounts from if you use your Novo bank account to pay for the services. So some of my favorites here, and there's a lot as you can see here, but my favorites are QuickBooks for one. You can actually get a 40% discount on your first 6 months off any QuickBooks online package, which is $150 in cash savings. My second favorite is Google Ads, where you can get $150 in Google Ads credit, which is just $150 in cash really, and also $150 in Snapchat ads credit. So if you have a side gig or you're running an online business, you can actually get $450 right off the bat by using the Novo account, because you can run ads and you can also use QuickBooks, and that's $450 in savings right there. I don't think you may really need a website, but if you choose to go and create your own website for your business, you can actually go to GoDaddy and you'll get a 30% discount on any new purchase, and that's going to be equal to about $100 in cash savings. So you can actually save a lot of money by using your Novo business banking account. So all in all, I think this is a really good business bank account to have if you don't need to have cash deposits or a lot of cash deposits going into your business bank account. I want you guys to comment below and tell me what you think about this bank account. Let me know if you've ever actually used the Novo Business Bank before, or if not, tell me what business banking solutions you currently use. And if you like the features that I've just mentioned in this video and you'll be given the business banking app here at Novo a try, comment below and let me know. As always, thanks for watching. Give this video a thumbs up if you like the content. Be sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on all the notifications, and that way you'll be able to get the updates every day when I post a new video here. Be sure to also check all the links down below in the description for free and helpful stuff, which includes Webull, where if you sign up right now with that link, you'll get 2 free stocks that can be valued at up to $1,600. Once again, thanks for watching, all the best, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.